into the end zone for the touchback. Riverdale had a coverage man diving on the ball on about the 3, but his momentum carried both he and the football through the end zone, across the goal line. 48 yards on that kick by Beckwith, but a net of only 28 as the ball will be brought out to the Lebanon 20 to start this possession. 7-0 Riverdale, 8:17 to go in the first half. Both bands will perform at halftime, and we've been told that the Lebanon volleyball team will be introduced to this crowd at halftime. They were a 4 seed in the district tournament right over here at Campbell Brandon Gymnasium and won the district tournament and will host the region tournament on Tuesday. Congratulations to Stephanie Harmon, head coach of the Lebanon volleyball team, and those girls.
That's a great accomplishment.
1st and 10 Lebanon at their own 20. Fake, and they give it inside to Jacob Maynard. Not much going there.
No, the middle doesn't seem to be there right now.
Check it, that was Benford lined up at the halfback spot. Lebanon trying to spread them out with the formation and get some isolation inside. Benford on the carry. Maynard looks like he's running pretty well. He comes to the sideline to get the signal from Bobby Brown. And he's jogging back and forth and looks like he's in pretty good shape.
Well, we've said it before, the quarterback's got to be in good shape because they run to the sideline to get the play.
Crudup flanked wide right, twin receivers on the left. Benford joins Maynard in the backfield. Fake it to Benford, and Maynard is snowed under. The front 4 just coming wide open with a big push. And we never slowed them down.
Well,
trap play, dive play, something like that, right at them to slow it down a little bit, Bob?
Well, it's all between the tackles right now. We've tried the trap right there, the inside trap that time. Faked the inside trap, and it looked like run right behind it. So between the tackles doesn't seem to be working right now, but I'm sure they've got a plan in mind here.
3rd and 9 at the 21. Maynard in the gun. Looks to throw. Wants to throw left. He does. He throws it to his brother, Jacob, out in the flat, who shakes one man, shakes 2, spins out, and he's close to a first down.
That's a heck of a run by that young man.
Outstanding effort by Jacob Maynard on the receiving end of that pass. And he is right at the sticks. First down, Lebanon. The bubble screen, it looked like. Matthew throws it to Jacob, who squirts loose and picks up about 8 or 9 yards, what we needed for the first down. The ball is just across Lebanon's 30.
Needed to move the chains, Tommy. Needed to move the chains right there.
Blue Devils back in the eye, draw a play, give it to Jacob Maynard, and he gets about 1.
Maynard on the carry.
Quarterback fakes the throw, hands it off inside.
Well, we ran it in the middle that time, but it's a little different look too, though. It did on the draw there because it did. Matthew did a good job of showing pass right there. He did a good job of having the ball high, coming out from underneath the center and showing pass, and you gave yourself a chance for the draw to work.
2nd and 8, so a gain of 2 on first down. Maynard under center, gives it to his brother Jacob running. He runs over his own man and picks up about 4 or 5. Blankenship was engaged with a Riverdale lineman, and Jacob Maynard just ran over both of them.
Jacob doing a good job of keeping his legs turning, getting his knees high, and keeping those legs turning and picking up extra yardage.
It was almost a gallop we saw from him last week against Central when he had success running the football on the inside play.
Get the knees up to your chest.
Easier said for a 17-year-old than it is for a couple of us 50s up here. 3rd and 2 and a flag. Movement by the Blue Devils had a very workable down and distance. 3rd and 2, illegal procedure for Lebanon. The ball will be backed up and spotted at the Lebanon 33.
I think they drew us. No.
Big Walker comes out. Lebanon looking now at a 3rd down and 7. Maynard under center, looks to throw, throws the fade up high. Hollingsworth goes up and pulls it down. First down, Lebanon. The alley-oop just threw it very high. And Lebanon with the first down. Hollingsworth with an outstanding catch into Riverdale territory.
Big play there for the Blue Devils. Hollingsworth going up for it. And, you know, Maynard just threw a good pass right there. Threw it toward the sidelines, just inside the sidelines to where only he could make the catch.
19 yards on that pass completion for Matthew Maynard. Now 2 receivers left, 1 right. Maynard gives it to Benford right up the middle. He's got a gash. He's taking it to him. He's across the 25 to about the 24. Benford, there's that burst of speed. He's been hurt, banged up, but right there he goes 23 yards right up the middle, takes it to the 25-yard line for Lebanon. Bob, that's at that explosive speed.
Had a little pep in his step right there, Tommy. Handed it to him inside, hits it up, and makes a big gain for the Blue Devils, giving us a first down there inside the 25. We're on a roll.
Timeout will be called. Riverdale's going to burn a timeout right here. Timeout Riverdale. 4:15 to go in the half. The Warriors lead Lebanon 7-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is the Blue Devil Football Network. This drive started at our own 20. Maynard under center. Hollingsworth flanked wide right. Taz White is the tight end on the right. Maynard changing the play. Gives it to the tailback off the right side. Picks up about 2 or 3. And he's pulled down. Jacob Maynard on the carry.
Tommy, Riverdale showing a little pursuit right now. They're flying to the ball pretty quick. A bootleg might work right here. They're throwing the ball in there in the middle, and they're swarming to the ball. So if you got some kind of counter, reverse, bootleg, that could be effective right here.
Lebanon's going to put 3 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Crudup matched up in man coverage on the right side. Give it to Benford right up the middle. He hits, he bounces off. He's got more room. Benford across the 10 to about the 12. William Benford, the junior. Initial contact at the line of scrimmage, and he bounced it wide for the first down. 15 yards on the carry for William Benford. Terry, what about the junior tonight?
Tommy, 3 carries here in the first half. 40 yards, William Benford.
Benford's back. He looks good.
He shows no ill effects of that sprained ankle, Tommy.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 8. First and goal at the 8. 3:30 to go in the first half. Lebanon, since Hollingsworth wide right, we've got 2 tight ends in the game. Hutto and Taz White. Hutto comes in motion. The give is to Jacob Maynard, who gets near the 6, and the pile did not move much. They're going to spot it at the 6-yard line. Gain of 2. Second and goal. How big is it to convert when you get the chance?
We've got to get this ball in the end zone right here. This would be huge to tie this thing up with under 3 minutes to go in the half.
Too tight. Wide receiver right. Taz White steps back, and now he goes in motion to the left. Fake it. Maynard rolls left. He drops it. Get on it, and he falls down. He was running a bootleg to his left. Taz White was in the flat and covered, and as he looked to pump it, the ball dropped loose. He had to jump back on it, so the ball's going to be spotted just inside the 5-yard line.
That's true, Tommy, but he had another man dragging on the back side of the end zone that was open. But of course, he dropped the ball. He couldn't get under control. Taz White was in the flat in the right across the goal line, but you had a man dragging.
That would be Hollingsworth on the deep drag.
Hollingsworth on the deep drag was open there, but of course he didn't have control of the ball to be able to make that play.
Bobby will take a timeout right here.
Yeah, he'll take
Here it comes. 2:02, 2:01 to go in the first half. Let's keep it right here. Brad Reed, injury updates. It looks like everybody's pretty healthy now that Maynard's back in the football game. Are we okay on that sideline?
That's right, Tommy. Everybody does look to be pretty healthy. Still waiting to see DeMarco Hastings come in the ball game. He suffered a toe injury last week. I talked to Justin. He said he did practice Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We should expect to see him in this ball game. Hadn't made his, from what I've seen, has not made it in the ball game quite yet. Other than that, it looks like Maynard's okay. It looks like that ankle of Benford is holding up pretty well. Everything's all right down here. Back up to you, Tommy.
Alex Hutto working on his snaps here on the sideline. So we're going to go one tight end unless they take Alex away from warming up down here. Third down and 4. Third and goal from the 4.
What do you do? What do you do right here, Tommy?
You got 2 plays. I think you play action right here.
Yeah.
Play action right here on 3rd and 4. But
play action. You got to roll something out.
Yeah.
Roll it out where you got.
Give Maynard a little pass run option.
Right. You got an option to pull it down or throw it in the end zone. Be a little creative right here.
Lebanon is going to go to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 4. It's on the left hash. 2 minutes and 1 second to go in the half. Maynard is under center. Benford is the fullback. Jacob Maynard is the tailback. They throw the fade up in the air. Hollingsworth can't get it. They tried to hit Hollingsworth on the fade in the back of the end zone and just overthrown slightly. Incomplete.
Just threw it a little too deep right there. Had he come down with it, I think he'd have been out of the back of the end zone. But
is it better? You've been in there. I haven't. Is it better to throw that thing a little too soon than too late?
Throw it too soon. You know, sometimes you can throw that on a comeback route where you run in that and you throw it short where the defender's got his back turned. He doesn't know.
4th and goal. Lebanon in the eye. They're going to throw it again to Hollingsworth. And he caught it.
Yes.
Touchdown. 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 Big Blue. They came back to Hollingsworth on the fade for the touchdown.
Hollingsworth makes the play, Tommy. Climbing the ladder to bring it down and bring it in for the Blues.
Hey, that was
a good pass right there by Maynard.
Well, and like you talked about, throw it a little early as opposed to throwing late and let your guy have a chance to make a play.
You're exactly right.
Wow. 1:53 to go in the half in Lebanon with Moda's PAT will attempt to tie this thing up. Hutto will snap it to Salas, who will put it down for Moda. Snap it, spot it, kick it up, and it is perfect. We are tied with 1:53 to go in the game, in the half, Lebanon and Riverdale. This is Blue Devil football. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Half, the Blue Devils have just gone 80 yards in 13 plays. A scoring play, a 4-yard pass. Michael Hollingsworth from Matthew Maynard. Maynard's first touchdown pass as a Lebanon quarterback. That touchdown coming on 4th down, 4th and 4. Hollingsworth from Maynard for the touchdown. Moda with the PAT. We've got 1:53 left in the first half. Scores now tied 11-7, Riverdale 7.
And you never saw any hesitation in that Lebanon coaching staff. They were going for 7. No thought about the field goal.
Oh, there's no holds barred right here, Tommy.
Yeah.
Hey, and what better time to get your first pass, touchdown pass as a Blue Devil than against Riverdale, the #1 team ranked in the state.
Moda is kicking off. Ball is fielded at the 10. McLean's got it across the 25 to the 30. And he is pulled down, tackled kind of high, but we get him on the ground.
Hollingsworth and Woods.
Jacob Maynard down there on the bottom of the pile as well. I guess with Matthew having the ankle situation, they've got Moda in there kicking off, and that wasn't bad. A high kick down to around the 10.
No, we got to give him some rest sometime. We've had him playing safety. We've had him playing, some at safety, but, quarterback and kicking and safety, he got to get a little breather sometime.
Absolutely. The ball's going to be spotted at the Riverdale 36 with 1:43 to go. We're all tied at 7. Smith is the quarterback for the Warriors. They've got 2 receivers left, 2 rights, in the man in motion. That quarterback was in motion, and they didn't call it. They give the ball to McLean as he sweeps right in for near first down. You cannot have a back go toward the line of scrimmage and Smith step toward the center before the ball was snapped. I don't think you can do that.
No, you can't. You can't have 2 moving at the same time either.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 44, just a little bit shy of the 45. 2nd and 1.